Hi everybody, it's Kathy with Plan Happy with Me. If this is your first visit here, welcome. I'm excited to share tonight's plan with me because it's my last one for 2022. So we're going to accept the challenge from both Happy Planner Tips and Tricks, Happy Planning Tips and Tricks Challenge, and the Mamby Happy Planner Facebook group called Snow Day or Snowman for the week of 12/26 in my vertical 2, which I use as a journal. I'm going to use some washi that I got off AliExpress. I think the colors match perfectly. I'm going to use this sticker from Love Posh's last year winter book. She had 2 that I purchased last year, so we're going to use it. I'm not sure which one it came from. Some Girl Boss Anna overlays, Mojo Jojo's boxes, and we're going to get right to it. So, for my journal, I leave 2 days in any combination open, 2 days, 2 blocks open every day so that I can journal. So this is not a really busy pattern. It's just something to do to make it pretty so that I'll want to do it, right? Journaling is one of the things I enjoy doing the most because it helps me to tell my life story, and for whatever reason that's really important to me. Love Posh's stickers do not like the Happy Planner guides. I always have issues with that. So we're going to use wax paper, which can be noisy. I apologize in advance. I'm also doing my journal in a twin loop, so I cannot take the pages out to work on them, which is really causing me some grief, sort of, trying to decide how to move forward from this book. I will always use a big for journal, and more than likely it will always be a big vertical. So I don't really want to get out of this. This is an 18-month planner. I just started it. I totally plan on going all the way to next December in it. My only issue is that I cannot put this on expander disc, and I fear that it will get too full. So we'll have to deal with that when that happens. But enough talking. Let's get some designing going here. So I absolutely love these stickers. And I try to do a couple of clusters on the page. Sometimes if I find that the clusters are really big, then maybe only 2 clusters. And sometimes if I find that the clusters are leave me a vacancy somewhere on the page, then I want to put in another cluster. So I think we're going to put this door down here. I don't know what it is about this corner, but I always feel like I need to fill that corner. And so we're going to put that one down there. I am kind of thinking I might, in this cluster, this grouping, include this snowman kind of at the door, but I'm not sure because he's a little too big, and because I really want to use these 2, which are already semi-clustered, and I don't like that word, but we're going to go with it. So you can see here, I see that you're a little bit too close, so I'm going to back you up a bit. Well, maybe I'm not. Okay, so I'm going to make you nauseous. Don't look at my mess on the side. Okay, I don't like this on the same side, so I think I will swap stickers. I'm going to remove the negative over here. When you have a paper negative, it's a little bit more fussy to remove, but it does come off, and it does make getting the stickers on and off, and especially if you're going to be back and forth to your project, it's nice to have the negative gone so that you can just play with your shopping cart. Okay, so I'm not sure I like the snowman here with this big door, so I'm going to take it off And we'll just set that piece of wax paper off to the side and get a new one. Okay, so I want to kind of start over here. What if we stick this one up here and put the smaller one here? Okay, so now we have something going on. I like these trees. Maybe we could put the trees behind this piece. Now that's the one thing about wax paper. You can't really play with it because you can't see through it. So that said, you kind of have to use your imagination. So if I was to put these trees here and put the door here, yeah, that's still out of proportion a bit. Okay, so let's do a little reorganizing here. What if we put that big door in this corner? Because I don't want the doors on the same page, right? And we'll just put it here. And what if we put the trees behind this door, kind of up so they look a little bit farther away? Yeah, I still don't like that either. Okay, I'm just trying to use these ladies because this is all I have left of this collection, and I'm kind of hoping to not have any leftovers. Okay, come on, I'm gonna move you. Thank you. All right, so I think maybe we'll put this one here, and then I think the snowman could go in front of the trees maybe, or maybe in here. Yeah, I like that. Okay, now this is my journal. So we have gifts, and I have a piece that I'm not sure goes with it or not. I had it left over from a different spread. It's not the same layout, but it does have that black in there, so I'm kind of thinking I might use it. I don't know yet. And then I could put this over that, right? We could put some gifts down here. So I have 2, 1.5. That's close. Okay. And then we got some snowballs here. Maybe we'll put those here. They're out of proportion. I don't know if that's going to work. This is not quite 2. That's 2 and that's 2. But we got a lot here. So maybe, what if we kind of did like a cluster here? Don't like that. Extra snowball. But we do have a lot of gifts here. What about, got gifts here and here, but none here. So what if we did some gifts at this door? And what if we put scarves in this cluster, which I already don't like. So let's take this one off. I like the snowballs. I don't like the arrangement I'm getting. I do kind of like that up there. I like the 2 little hats. And maybe we need a quote here. And so this one would be the extra. So I think that's going to be it, ladies. So hold on. I'll be right back. I'm going to find a quote and maybe a couple of anchor boxes. Don't go away. Okay, ladies, welcome back. I pulled some quotes, some snowflakes, and some boxes so that I don't have anything floating around on the page. So now it's time to just put it all together. I also found these 2 little kids. Not really the colors I would have preferred, and I stuck them on white sticker paper because I'm thinking I want it to look like they're coming out of the door. But we'll see how it looks like when I get it all done. So we're going to start by putting this long lined box behind the door. And the reason for this is because I really don't like my stickers floating on the page. I prefer them to have an anchor. Oh dear. And so that is the whole point of this. Now you can see here the minor problem that I have because it's a twin loop. I can't take it out. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to go and put this on. So I hope you guys are ready for the new year, enjoying the holidays, getting ready. I'm filming this. It's not yet Christmas. And so I kind of think I should have whited that out first. I'm trying to get a little bit ahead so I can enjoy the holidays and just kind of do that. I have something I'm really excited happening in after Christmas, and I can't really say because although I don't think that anybody that this would pertain to is watching, I'm just trying to be safe and make sure that my surprise remains a surprise. So I'm just going to put the door on, and you know what? I think I'm going to go up higher on the door, even though that's going to be low. I don't have a great big quote here, so I want to make sure that this long box is filled. I did find this quote in a sticker book from maybe even 2 years ago from Michael's, and so let's try down here. Okay, now that I know, and that's on crooked, but there's not a whole lot I can do about that now. We can lower this a little bit. I hope you guys can see. Okay, that's all done. And then this one here, even though it's not the exact same combination, I'm going to use it because I like it and I don't want it to go to waste. I found a silver snowflake I'm going to put in the middle, and I know it seems kind of eclectic, but for me I like it. It's working. So I'm just going to say let it snow, and hopefully I get that on straight. Okay, and then yeah, that's good. And then I think I need a few more snowflakes up there, so maybe I'll take these off, and because it had the gold snowflakes. So yeah, there we go, and that looks pretty good. And I still don't know if we're going to put the little kids on the front door porch or not. I kind of like it, but I want to see it all done before I say yes. Now, you know, the one thing I haven't used yet is the washi. And I'm thinking we're going to put just a little bit, and he's supposed to go right there, just a little bit right here. And I'm going to leave it rough torn because I want it to look, I don't know, I like the rough torn look. And if I don't like it, I'll pull that off. Okay, so I know a lot of people don't like the monthly boxes. But I actually do like them, but I am trying to shop my stash, and so I am going to use the monthly box behind this sticker as a sticker anchor. And I'm just going to put this like it's sitting in the snow here. And I have two boxes, two boxes. And then look at that. And then I had this little quote here that said, "Be happy," in the black and the gold. And I think I got it on crooked. And I got some of those blue snowflakes. And I don't know why, because normally I'm like, no, there's no blue on the page. We're not putting blue snowflakes on. But for some reason, we're putting on blue snowflakes. And I had two quotes, I think, before we took our break that I took off. One was here, I didn't like the color, and the other one was here, and it said something about Christmas, and I was like, no, this is after Christmas, so I found a different quote. Okay, so we're going to be done with that side, and we're going to go to this side. Okay, so we're going to put these boxes down, and I want this to kind of go like right here, and I want this to go like right here. And I think we're going to be on hold for a minute. Okay, so these are just to anchor my stickers here. So we're going to make this whole little scene fit in these two boxes. I think that's beautiful. Just love it. Okay, so we're going to see if it's going to come off as one piece. Again, I don't find that as much as I love Love Posh stickers, her stickers do not like to lift. So that's why I'm always hesitant to put them as a group, because I don't know if that's really where I want it to go. Like, I think these gifts are maybe in the wrong position, and so is that snowman, but that snowman's not coming up. Yep, he is what he is. So we're gonna just pull this over. See a little bit of that box back there. I'm gonna put the gifts. I have these snowballs. Let's put these on, the ones that we couldn't figure out what to do with. Then we'll put these gifts right here. I think we're gonna go up. Yeah, I hope you can see. Yeah, we'll put the gifts right there. And then I found this sticker that said it's snowing. I'm sorry about the barking dog. I apologize. Hold, please. Okay. Okay, so while we were on that little break, I was playing with this. I'm not sure I like this. I don't hate it, but I'm not sure. I did decide to put those little people in the corner. I really like it. I'm glad I did. And I put the washi here for this little cluster that we're going to build. Okay, so this one is done. I wish I had put the washi under here before getting so carried away, but I don't think those are supposed to be that high, Kathy. Okay, now that I'm done talking to myself, I'm liking that much better. Okay, so now let's finish this cluster. Some people, this cutout really bothers them. It does not bother me. But in this instance, I am going to try to hide it a bit. And we're just going to put this hat here. So now the cutout is gone. And we're going to put this hat here. I'm going to put hooray in the middle. Woohoo! And we're just going to add a couple little snowflakes. Actually, we might just add one snowflake there. And then we're going to work on this cluster up here. And we are done, ladies. Okay. Did I get a hair under my sticker? I think I did. Okay. All right, so now we will take off the box, which is another monthly sticker that I repurposed. And I don't think I'm gonna, oh, I can. All right, we're gonna put this one. Yeah, we're gonna go all the way up. I'm gonna go all the way up, but we need it to be straight. I do have to say these are Happy Planner colorful box, monthly box stickers. And because I struggle with getting JoJo's to move. So, yeah. Oh, Kathy, can you get that one to move? You got it on there really crooked. Okay, let's try again. Yeah, that's better. Okay, and then we're just going to add a few snowflakes and a quote to that box. And this one just says Merry Winter, which is nice, right? It's a little bit on the big side, but I like it. And we'll just add a snowflake or two. Yeah, put another one on there. And then the only other thing I need to decide is if I want to put those up there. I think she's kind of done away with this style, the clear ones, and gone to the like die cut ones. I haven't really seen any more of the clear ones get released. These are Girl Boss Anna. And I kind of have mixed feelings with the die cut ones. They're nice. They come right off the release paper, so that part's nice. There's no tearing or anything like that. And they totally, you know, there's no extra, like here you can see the extra part. But they're bigger, and I really not sure I like the bigger size. So yeah. And this is a very light gray, and I think I am going to use them. I would have liked to have had the darker gray, but then you can't read what's underneath. And so we are just going to go with this light gray across the top. See, with them being the clear still there, they kind of go over the number, which it's clear, so it really shouldn't be an issue. It's kind of not. It just kind of bugs me. The bigger ones, they are also not big enough to do the whole number, so still have that cut in half thing going on. But I do like these. I like the extra color and the extra detail that they add to the page, so I do like them. I've spent a fortune on them, and I don't have hardly any that some people have. Okay, so honestly, I think that's it, ladies. I'm going to stand up so I can see it. That's my very last spread for 2022. I hope you enjoyed hanging with me. If you did, please consider hitting the subscribe, the like, ring the bell, leave me a message, or even just put a little emoji in the message so that I can respond back to you. Happy New Year, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.